rod.
This is the Titanic, world's largest museum attraction. Hi guys, this is how you purchase tickets for the Titanic. Touch screen to begin. Pick up tickets, purchase tickets, upgrade, ticket lookup. I want to purchase tickets. I want to pay with credit card instead of cash reservation. Pay on entry. I want to do credit card. Okay. Pigeon Forge general admission 4:30 to 5. Pigeon Forge general admission 8 to 8:30 p.m. Pigeon Forge general admission 8:30 to 9 p.m. 8 to 9:30 p.m. I want to do the. Do you know what time is it now, ma'am?
I think it's like 3:30.
Oh, it's just 3:30. Okay.
Process.
It's one adult.
Okay, there we go.
Continue. Then 8 to 8:30. Processing. I'm here in the Titanic, here in 2134 Parkway, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, zip code of 37863. They also have a website, titanicpigeonforge.com. So, there's like about 30-minute boarding, and I purchased the 8 o'clock to 8:30 p.m. boarding. So these are the tickets. These are the tickets. And if ever you got two tickets from their ticket machine, then you just have to come here during the boarding and you have to ask for a refund. Also, this is the largest museum attraction in the world. We're here at the Titanic, here the world's largest museum attraction. And this is Titanic center anchor. The center anchor weighed 16.8 US tons, almost twice the weight of the standard port and starboard anchors, which weighed 8.84 US tons each. The replica of this anchor will give you an idea how massive the center anchor was on Titanic. Photo by Titanic, the ship magnificent by Bruce Beveridge. They also have here the penny press. Just turn the handle to select the design of your coin. Then insert 2 quarters, 1 penny into coin slots and push. Turn handle until your coin drops below. Here to here. This is the Titanic gift shop. Here's also where you could return your audio players. See, they have lots of chocolates, Titanic chocolates, and some sweets. You have Titanic sweatshirts, Titanic necklaces, Titanic hat, and Titanic replicas. The small ones cost about $10 and the bigger ones cost about $20. And some wave paperweight cost about $11. And some more over here, gel timer. See, that's a gel timer. Some sweatshirts, water bottle for about $20. You see, they're wearing costumes too, the attendants here. See, Titanic. All of these are Titanic. And Titanic sweatshirt. Life begins with baby steps. So really, really tiny shoes. Some keychains. A wrap pocket watch. See, some pocket watch.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Some necklaces. Keychains. Oh, it's a big replica of Titanic. But this must be so expensive. I don't know how much it is, but I'm sure it's so expensive. Some souvenirs. Some more sweatshirts over here. Even the Titanic movie is here, which I watched the year 1990s. Some mugs. Ship of Dreams, Titanic. Some jewelries. Earrings. And even the attendants and the cashier, they're wearing costumes. They also have here world's largest liner, puzzle, and some blankets. And it's a nice light. This heart of the ocean. That's Kate Winslet. I think her name's Rose, right? Rose from the movie Heart of the Queen. The heart of the ocean. And they also have here some puzzles. Some sweets. And magnets. Titanic magnets. And this is like wave magnet. Some more magnets. Some tote bags. There's some more magnets over here. Some books. Got lots of books. Tote bag. Nice magnets. See some books by Jim Pipe. It's a big gift shop. Nice shirts. 1912.
Remember? We already got these.
Sorry. They got some more magnets. See. Magnets. Some more replicas here. Some stuffed toys. Oh, this is nice. Captain hat. Titanic. Some more stuffed toys. Titanic iceberg slime. LED set. The RMS Titanic LED set. Some more replicas of Titanic. Really nice. And over here, there's some more stuffed toys for kids, pillows, and this is White Star Line Titanic, Saturday, April 20th, 12 noon. And this is where I will exit later when the tour ends. Lots of captain hat for $8. See, feels comfortable. There's an anchor here too. Feels comfortable. See? This is the Titanic's captain hat. Titanic, world's largest museum attraction. And these are not real flowers, guys. These are just plastic. And it's looks like it's made of cement. It's made of cement, and there's this sign screwed in over here. There are many screws, and there's like a crown over here. So this is Titanic captain's hat. So this is Titanic's captain's hat. There's really nothing much behind it. So this is Titanic's captain's hat. World's largest museum attraction, Titanic. As you could see, that's Titanic, and that's the tip of the iceberg. The replica of the iceberg and the Titanic here in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. So this is the view of Titanic, guys, with the tip of the iceberg. The replica of Titanic. Right there. And there's the hat of the captain and the anchor. Hi guys, that's the replica of the iceberg and the Titanic, beginning here and here. Titanic. And there's this anchor, the anchor and the captain's hat. This is Titanic, world's largest museum attraction. I'm gonna board the Titanic now. Here, Titanic.
Yeah, we stopped selling tickets. See, I do the opposite. And then for the people who are currently inside, they got usually like now.
See, there's a photo up here. That's the camera right there. And they take pictures of every customer. So, yeah, the Titanic. This is the end of the line. Boarding for 8 to 8:30 p.m. So this is my boarding pass. Permission granted to come aboard. Boarding pass.
Your audio players, they're your tour guides, and they're going to show you how to use them when you go inside. Best thing to do with these.
Hi guys. I just got here at the second floor. Here in the second floor, they allow the video and pictures, but not on the first floor. So that's the grand staircase. That's the grand staircase here in Titanic replica. See, it's the grand staircase. And I'm walking in this hallway. There's also elevator. Grand staircase. From the grand staircase, there's this station 15. This is Alfred Rowe. This is the original Titanic letter and envelope written on board Titanic. Very rare. Alfred Rowe. That's Alfred Rowe. There's also Major Arthur Puchin, first class passenger at the age of 52. That's a grand staircase. Some beds. Alice Fortune and Charles Fortune. Elizabeth Bessie Watt. She's a second-class passenger at the age of 40. Her destination is Portland, Oregon. Mr. Isidore Strauss. He was a co-owner of Macy's department store from 1864 to 1871. But before this Norris Williams. Tennis. That's Norris Williams. I guess he was a famous tennis player. That's his 1912 tennis racket on display. First class cabins. Only the world's wealthiest passengers could afford Titanic's first class parlor suites.
Being rich has its drawbacks, but
Madeleine Astor, first class passenger. She was 18 years old.
now I can afford to travel wherever I please.
She's very young. Madeleine Astor.
Glorious time we're going to have.
And John Jacob. So she's 18 and he was 47. They're married. These are John Jacob Astor, first class passenger. Born into one of America's richest and most prestigious families, John was the wealthiest passenger on Titanic. So John Jacob Astor is the wealthiest passenger in Titanic. While on Titanic, he kept his 14K gold 19 jewel Waltham watch in his pocket. That's it. See, the watch valued for $500,000 and cufflinks valued at $8,000.
For the Belfast, Ireland shipbuilding firm, Harland and Wolff, builders of the RMS Titanic. All day long, I run the Titanic.
So we're gonna walk the first class hallway. This is the first class hallway here in Titanic. It's really nice. It's just a mirror. It's a mirror. This is the original postcard. Major Archibald Butt. That's the original postcard. An original signed photograph. Is Major Butt. He's John Grafton. He was a first class passenger. He was 58. Here's another Margaret Fleming, another first class passenger. Now this is Roger Marie Leon Joseph Bricoux. He was a musician. Roger was the youngest of Titanic's musicians. And this is William Theodore Brayley, pianist. He was 24. George Alexander Creans, violinist, age 23. And he was John Law Hume, violinist. He was 21. John Wesley Woodward, he played the cello at the age of 32. Wallace Henry Hartley, bandmaster violin. Percy Cornelius Taylor, he played cello and piano. And also John Frederick Preston Clark, double bass, 28. Children's fashion in 1912. See the fashion of children in 1912. Children's clothing. Black velvet tailored blouse, cream dress, cream lace bonnet, brown toddler coat, teal blouse, boy sailor suit. Captain Edward Smith. That's the letter. My dear daughter, I could not catch a little bunny to send you in my letter, so send you a card by this little bird. I hope mother and you, Gladys, are well. I shall soon be home. Daddy. This is the original letter. This is Titanic's a la carte restaurant. The artifacts. Demita's cup and saucer. And this is the Titanic life jacket. This very rare life jacket was worn by Madeleine Astor on Titanic and was left in the office of Carpathia's senior physician assistant, Gottlieb Rencher. It is the only one of the 3 Titanic life jackets in the world, valued at $250,000. Titanic deck plans. So this is Charles Herbert Lightoller. It's the British Senate inquiry ticket. That's Captain Edward Smith. He was 62. He was planning to retire after Titanic's maiden voyage. Captain Smith. William House, first class saloon steward, age 38. And this is the crew. These are the names of the crew. This is a formal photo taken by Olympic on her departure from Belfast on May 31st, 1911. Only Purser Hugh McElroy, Captain Edward J. Smith, and First Officer William Murdoch served on Titanic. Now these are their faces. The museum tour continues here. Honoring the military passengers on Titanic. And there's also the artifact photo album. See, this is a photo album, the artifacts. See, these are the pictures of the artifacts. Queenstown, on April 11, 1912, at 11:30 a.m., the newly built Titanic called to port of Queenstown, now known as Cub, on her maiden voyage. This is the gymnasium of Titanic, so they could exercise. See, I see a punching bag. What else? Few bicycles. It looks like that one, like a rowing machine, I think. And this is the private promenade deck.
Anthony, no. You have to go in here with
From Stanley May's photo album. So this is the North Atlantic route chart. And this is the, I don't know, it's not. So the binnacle telegraph, ship's directions. Rosebank, Iron Works. See? It's really nice. Watertight compartments. Watertight door indicator panel. When lights are illuminated, watertight doors are closed. For cargo, electric engines, turbine engine room, reciprocating engine room, number 1 boiler room, number 2 boiler room, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6 boiler rooms, reserved coal, cargo, watertight compartments. Iceberg right ahead. So there's an iceberg right ahead. It's 11:40 p.m. and the 2 lookouts, Frederick Fleet and Reginald Lee, are bitterly cold high above the deck in the crow's nest. How long after Frederick Fleet saw the iceberg did Titanic hit it? Let's see, maybe 30 minutes? No, 10 seconds? 37 seconds? Oh, okay. So, how long after Frederick Fleet saw the iceberg did Titanic hit it? 37 seconds. Oh, okay. So, this is the Rosebank Ironworks, Edinburgh. This is station number 17.
On board that Titanic. There he is right there. That's Captain Smith. It's the only picture of him.
This is the only photo of Captain Smith on board Titanic. Also, that's the only picture he had.
Yeah,
they
that's
had.
the only picture they have. It's the only photo of Captain Smith on board the Titanic.
Oh, okay.
He's trying to get a picture, I'll move out of your way.
Oh, no, okay, okay. How much coal did the Titanic carry on her maiden voyage? How about 34,000? No, 5,800? Yeah, 5,892 tons.
National treasure. Close. That's actually a bridge for the outside of the ship.
Oh, okay.
The passenger could see out.
Oh, wow. And those are the stars. See those stars? These are the windows of Titanic from the captain's room. You're playing a video. Oh, okay.
It's showing the iceberg.
You're showing the iceberg. Oh, wow. Thank you, sir. Here's the iceberg.
I kept my hand in there wrong.
Oh, those are the stars. That's the iceberg. And Titanic is approaching the iceberg. Touch the 28-degree water. Use the water. Oh, it's really cold. Wow. 28 degrees. It's the Titanic. The iceberg.
Touch the water. That's how cold the water was.
Oh, 28 degrees.
28 degrees.
Wow.
Navigated by.
Those are the stars that they're navigating by?
Right. Like that there's the Little Dipper up there.
What is that?
They call it the Little Dipper. It's a constellation in the stars.
Little Dipper?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's the Little
Yeah,
Dipper.
probably. I'm not
Probably, yeah.
familiar. Let's see, then you've got, there's other ones here, you'll see them.
Mm-hmm.
Not real familiar with it. There should be a Big Dipper.
Yeah.
That might be part of it right here.
Yeah.
It points true north. So they steer the ships by these constellations.
Oh, wow. So they're,
That's what that was right there. They got maps.
yeah. They have the knowledge too on how
And
to
they
do
had-
those things.
And they use those, well, back in that one room there, I didn't know if you saw them or not.
Yeah.
They had like a thing in the glass. They had to come out here and if they could shoot lines toward those constellations to map where they're at on the Earth.
Oh, wow. So
So that's how they could steer. Because see, they didn't have all the stuff we have today. Back then, all they had was just
those.
stars to go by.
Oh, wow.
So even back in early Romans and all them, they all went by stars.
wow.
And that's how they steered all the ships and stuff years and years ago.
Wow.
They don't have GPS. Or
Yeah, wow. They're very smart to do that.
Oh yes, captains are very smart.
Yeah. Thank you so much for all the information. So this is Rosebank Ironworks, Edinburgh. So this is for the captain to change directions for the ship. Right, left, right, left, and there's this. And this is the lookout window to see the stars, so that they know where they're headed to. The stars, the constellations, will help the captain for the direction. Rosebank Iron Works, Edinburgh, Brown's patent telemotor. This is to change directions to the right, to the left by the captain. There's also here like a compass, I think. This one, color coded. You know, there's red here and green over here, and those are the lookout windows to see the stars. So that's the iceberg. That's the iceberg. We're showing a movie here. See? Looks like building Titanic. Really, really nice movie.
And the months I had been preparing the project, I was developing my core skills without knowing it. My stamina was getting better, my concentration, technique, and communication skill progressed greatly. My autism symptoms that had clearly hampered me in daily life were all of a sudden not a hindrance. This was big, and I had. In 2018, my model finally found its final resting place, and it was in safe hands. The Titanic Museum attraction in Tennessee offered to take care and maintain my model along with my story as well.
Well, it is my honor, along with the crew, to take you right now to your gallery.
Wow. I wanted you to know more about autism. We have, since we were born, worked hard fitting into the neurotypical world that we live in. With the help of our family, teachers, and experts, we can manage up to a certain point.
So they're showing there a film about that young boy who built Titanic using Lego. And for that reason, that Titanic Lego became this museum.
Or an X factor. And that is another word for something special. That you could say.
They're showing here how the Titanic went down. Second class passenger Mr. Lawrence Beasley signed and acknowledges Leslie Reed, who originally held the first class deck plans. 1912 school desk of classroom. Edmund Stone's pencil. And honoring the Jewish passengers and crew on Titanic. Honoring Jewish passengers and crew on Titanic. Michael and Edmond Navratil, second class passengers. They are the Titanic orphans. First class, 7 children, 5 boys and 2 girls from the first class. And from the second class, there were 27 children of 12 boys and 15 girls. Wow, they preserve all the pictures. And from the third class, 98 children of 54 boys and 44 girls. And these are the children of Titanic. The crew, 3 children, 3 boys. Crash, crunching, ripping sound. This is where the water flowing down. This is the Titanic wreck wood cross. Over here, we'll experience the sloping of the deck as Titanic sank. We'll begin here for 12 degrees slope. Next is the 30 degrees slope. And lastly, there's the 45 degree slope as the sinking of Titanic got much worse. So here, water began to wash over the forecastle deck for this 12 degrees slope. This was approximately at 1:50 a.m. Monday, April 15, 1912. Water begins to wash over the forecastle deck. See the water flowing. Boiler room number 4 begins to flood, causing the bow to sink deeper. See? So they're holding right here, like that. And then over here, the 30 degree slope. So it's a lot harder to balance yourself. See? At approximately 2:05 a.m., 30 degree slope, propeller blades begin to rise above the surface. The sinking process slows slightly. The deck is underwater. Yeah. See? So they're sliding down like that. See? So this is the 30 degrees. Over here, this is the 45 degrees. There. So that's the worst angle, 45 degrees. I'm sorry. So we will try this. So 45 degree slope. The breakup process begins. Movable objects inside begin to drift away. The ship's lights blink once, then go out. So see, it's harder to balance. So they will really fall down. See? Whew. So that's the experience of the sinking Titanic. Now this is the first class master key and ring. And picked up by the recovery ships, a Titanic passenger trunk floating in the Atlantic Ocean. First handle from Titanic. So that's... Over here is the Titanic, top Titanic. It looks like a game. It's like a game. And then there's a puzzle. Build the Titanic puzzle, in which we don't have time to do that. Or turn the wheel. Turn the wheel. You'll have 37 seconds to avoid the iceberg. Oh, so this is to avoid the iceberg. You've got 37 seconds to avoid the iceberg. See, the time remaining is 31 seconds. See, we have to avoid the iceberg. Is it really avoidable in 37 seconds? We'll try that. So in this area, it's like a game. We'll see if we could avoid the iceberg in 37 seconds. So now,
Sorry, you've hit the iceberg.
so I'm gonna play the game.
Next time.
We'll see if I could avoid it in 37 seconds. Can you miss the iceberg and save the Titanic? Turn the wheel to begin. Okay.
Turn the wheel left, port side, or turn the wheel right, starboard side, to steer the ship. You will have 37 seconds to avoid the iceberg.
Let's avoid the iceberg.
Good luck. Iceberg right ahead!
Natin dadalhin. This really hurts. Let's avoid that iceberg. Ouch. Five. Oops. We almost made it.
Sorry, you've hit the iceberg. Better luck next time.
Let's try one. So I hit the iceberg. There's also dive to that. So these are the third class passengers' names. Second class passengers, first class passengers, crew. And some of them survived, you know. In tribute to spiritual heroes of Titanic. Catholic priest, minister, preachers, the Caldwell family, missionaries in Siam, tree with names, because over here you could honor your Titanic child passenger. You can write the names over here, and there's a nice giant pen. Dive to the Titanic. Glitters. Next gallery, photos will be allowed. No video. The world's largest Titanic Lego ship. So no video, but just only photos. Titanic found September 1st, 1985. What was the name of the rescue ship? Carpathia. Look at that. From New York Times. Titanic sinks 4 hours after hitting iceberg. 866 rescued by Carpathia. Probably 1,250 perish. Is May safe? Mrs. Astor may be noted, names missing. Titanic. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Son. Disembarking the ship. So this is the gift shop, in which it's closed already. On spring 2024, they're gonna open this frozen custard chocolate restaurant by the Titanic entrance. I really enjoyed my experience here in Titanic Museum. I learned a lot about Titanic that I never saw in the movie or from the internet. They highlighted everything that needed to be known by the public about Titanic. I'm really amazed about how they collected all those pictures, artifacts of Titanic, and most especially that boy from Iceland who built Titanic using Legos. That's the only place in this area that I didn't get to see beyond the lens.